next year and finishing us this year, because it's allowed me to take a step back and just kind of enjoy and focus on other things. I know I've told the story like 100 times already and everyone's heard it, but I'm going to tell it again. I first became interested in ophthalmology when I happened to meet Dr. Kellaway at this random meeting that was like, at my medical school over at Texas Tech. And I was a second year medical student, and per usual, she was like super put together and like really well spoken, and and so she was telling me how amazing like ophthalmology was, and that how I should like consider it. And so fast forward 2 years, I'm rotating here at UT as a fourth year medical student. She saw me at LBJ and she was like, "Oh, I remember you. You were that girl in the cute dress." And I was like, "Okay." And then 2 years later, I'm like matriculating here as a first year. Like crazy, right? And so now I didn't know anything about the field at the time as a second year medical student. All I knew was that this lady in front of me was telling me about ophthalmology, and she was talking about it with such love and enthusiasm, and I knew that's what I wanted, to be in love with the specialty that I ultimately chose. And so, and of course, ophthalmology is a little bit of like a wild card, right? Like, you get such a limited experience in medical school that you don't, know if you're gonna, love all of it, and you hope that you can be good at it. I mean, who knows they're gonna be good at microsurgery, like, from the beginning. But, I started, and sure enough, like 3 a.m., I remember walking back, at Herman, and, after seeing a consult, taking care of a patient, and thinking, I have picked a beautiful specialty for myself. I love what I do, and I think I speak for all four of us when I say that we are so ingratiated to our program for giving us the opportunity to do, what we do, what we get to do. We're not always an easy bunch. Y'all put up with us. So, thank you so much to our faculty for training us. You all are the voices in our heads. Thank you for, your support, your guidance, and your time, much of which is outside of work. And, we very much value the education that we've gotten here. I think I was talking to Joanna today, and she was like, if I can be successful at UT, I can be successful anywhere. I just want to thank my fellow seniors. You guys drive me crazy. But also what keeps me sane, and we've come through for each other so many times, in all the years. Thank you to my junior co-residents for the hand that you've had in our education. We've learned so much from you guys, believe it or not. And if you don't believe me, just come talk to me after you've had your backup call with y'all. Guys, whether you like it or not, like, we're a family, and we've, again, we've come through a lot, for each other just this year alone. I'm super proud of us for that. Thank you to our, nursing staff. We're just so happy to be here. Debbie, Karina, Joan, even you, Andrea.
Oh, snap.
Thank you so much for being here again. Like, we can only do what we do because you do what you do, and you do it well. And the one word I've never heard from any of them is no. Can you do this? The answer is never no. And so I just love your attitudes, and you just make LBJ such a great place to work. Thank you so much to our families for understanding our, crazy hours. So just, wrapping up here, going back to that early experience with Dr. Kelly, what comes to mind is that even when you don't realize it, we're all stewards with the promotion and advancement of, our field as physicians and as ophthalmologists. You never know when your words will have an influence on someone, an influence on their, life's decision. So, just always try to put your best foot forward, and, never underestimate the power of a cute dress. Yeah. So again, I can't go on and on. I can go on and on forever about how great our faculty is. It's something I've bragged about forever with our, all of our applicants coming in every year. And, instead of just telling you how great you are, I thought we'd, give you your awards. Last year we started the tradition of doing faculty awards. And I think we're going to continue that tradition with a little bit of flair. And yeah, hold on a second. Pardon the technical difficulties, because I'm not good at this stuff.